Night slowly settles over Rome. The noise of the busy markets fades, and the crowded streets begin to empty. Oil lamps flicker along the stone roads, casting soft light against the walls of tall Roman buildings. The air feels cooler now, carrying the distant scent of bread from bakeries still working before dawn. Most citizens retreat inside their homes, closing wooden doors and shutters, but the city never truly sleeps. Somewhere in the distance, footsteps echo softly on the cobblestones. A guard patrols quietly, watching over the darkened streets of the empire's greatest city. The streets of Rome grow calmer with each passing moment. During the day, these roads are filled with merchants, travelers, and shouting vendors. But now, only the soft glow of oil lamps remains. Their small flames dance gently in the night air, lighting the worn stones that have carried thousands of footsteps through the centuries. A quiet stillness settles between the tall buildings. Wooden shutters close one by one as families prepare to rest. Somewhere nearby, a distant voice fades into silence. Rome, the heart of a vast empire, finally begins to slow after another long day. Inside their homes, Roman families gather in the quiet glow of small oil lamps. The walls of stone and clay hold the warmth of the day, while simple wooden furniture fills the modest rooms. Conversations become softer now, as the long hours of work slowly give way to rest. Children grow sleepy as the flickering lamp casts dancing shadows across the walls. Outside, the distant sounds of the city continue faintly. But inside these homes, calm settles in gently. For many Romans, the night is a rare moment of peace in a busy and demanding world. While most citizens sleep, some Romans remain awake to protect the city. Night guards walk slowly through the dark streets, carrying torches that glow against the stone walls. Their footsteps echo softly across the empty roads as they patrol the quiet neighborhoods. These guards watch carefully for fires, thieves, or any trouble that might disturb the sleeping city. Rome is vast and crowded, and danger can appear without warning. Through the silent hours of the night, their steady patrol helps keep order in the heart of the empire. Not everyone in Rome goes to sleep when night arrives. In small taverns scattered through the city, a few citizens remain awake. The warm glow of oil lamps spills onto wooden tables as quiet conversations continue between friends and travelers. Clay cups filled with wine rest beside simple meals of bread and olives. Laughter rises softly for a moment, then fades again into the calm of the evening. These taverns become small islands of life within the quiet city. As the night deepens, the sounds of Rome grow softer, but never completely disappear. Somewhere in the distance, a door closes gently. A stray cat moves quietly along the stone streets, searching for scraps left behind during the busy day. From time to time, the wind moves through narrow alleys between the buildings. It carries faint echoes of voices and footsteps far away. Even in its quietest hours, Rome never becomes completely silent. High above the quiet streets, the rooftops of Rome rest beneath the pale light of the moon. Most windows are dark now, as families drift into sleep after the long rhythms of the day. From small homes to grand villas, the city slowly surrenders to the calm of night. Only a few scattered lights remain, glowing softly like distant stars within the vast capital of the empire. While most citizens sleep, a few remain awake to watch over the city. Night guards slowly walk through the dark streets, carrying torches that flicker softly against the stone walls. Their footsteps echo gently along the empty roads. These guards listen carefully to every distant sound. Their duty is simple but important: to keep the peace and ensure that the city rests safely until the morning returns. Inside the homes of Rome, the final lamps slowly fade. Families rest after long days of work, trade, and conversation. In small rooms with simple furniture, the quiet breathing of sleep fills the air. Children sleep beside their parents while the last lamp burns softly near the wall. Outside, the distant sounds of the city fade even further as the night becomes deeper and calmer. The great temples of Rome stand silent beneath the moon. Their tall columns cast long shadows across the empty plazas. During the day, these places are filled with prayers and offerings. But now, they rest in complete stillness. The marble walls glow softly under the pale moonlight, watching over the sleeping city just as they have done for centuries. During the day, the markets of Rome are full of noise, voices, and movement. Merchants call out their prices, while crowds move between stalls filled with fruit, bread, cloth, and pottery. But at night, the market transforms into something entirely different. The wooden stalls now stand empty beneath the quiet sky. Baskets rest forgotten on the tables, and the stone ground reflects the gentle glow of the moon. The same place that was once filled with life now rests peacefully in silence. The Roman Forum, once the beating heart of the empire, becomes calm as night settles over the city. During the day, politicians, merchants, and citizens gather here to speak, trade, and debate important matters. But now the great plaza lies empty beneath the moon. Statues watch silently from their pedestals, and the marble buildings stand like quiet guardians of the past. The echoes of the busy day slowly fade into the stillness of the night. A gentle night wind moves quietly through the narrow streets of Rome. It passes between tall stone buildings and slips through small alleys where the shadows rest. Pieces of cloth hanging from balconies sway softly in the calm air. The wind carries faint scents of bread, olive oil, and distant fires from earlier in the evening. It drifts through the city like a quiet visitor, touching every corner before disappearing again into the night. From time to time, distant footsteps break the silence of the sleeping city. Perhaps a traveler returning late, or a messenger carrying news between distant homes. The sound echoes gently across the cobblestone streets before fading again. Moments later, the quiet returns as if nothing had disturbed it. The streets of Rome breathe slowly during these hours, resting between the noise of yesterday and the movement of the coming day. Even at night, the fountains of Rome continue their quiet work. Clear water flows gently through carved stone basins, fed by the great aqueducts that bring fresh water from distant hills. In the calm silence of the night, the sound of flowing water becomes more noticeable. It creates a soft rhythm that echoes through empty streets and quiet plazas, bringing a peaceful presence to the sleeping city. Inside many homes, The last oil lamps begin to fade. Their small flames grow weaker as the night deepens, casting soft golden light against the stone walls and simple wooden furniture. Soon the lamps will disappear completely, leaving the rooms in gentle darkness. The families inside remain asleep, resting quietly while the city continues its slow and peaceful night. High above the quiet streets, the temples of Rome stand peacefully beneath the moon. During the day, these sacred places welcome priests, visitors, and offerings made to the gods. The steps are filled with movement, prayers, and the gentle sound of ritual. But now, in the deep hours of the night, the temples remain silent. The marble columns cast long shadows across the stone floors, and the statues watch patiently over the sleeping city below. Across the neighborhoods of Rome, families sleep quietly inside their homes. Simple wooden doors remain closed, while small windows allow the cool night air to pass through the rooms. Inside these homes, people rest after long days of work, trade, and travel. The city that once echoed with voices now breathes slowly in the calm rhythm of the night. Above the vast city of Rome, the night sky stretches endlessly. Far from the glow of modern lights, the stars shine clearly across the heavens, forming patterns that people of the ancient world quietly observe. For many Romans, these stars carry stories, myths, and meaning. As the city sleeps below, the sky continues its silent journey, moving slowly across the empire. Slowly, the darkest hours of the night begin to pass. Far beyond the hills surrounding Rome, the first faint light of dawn prepares to rise. The city remains quiet, still resting in the final moments of night. Soon, the streets will awaken again with footsteps, voices, and the movement of daily life. But for now, Rome rests peacefully between night and morning.